What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Blythe. I'm gardening in Zone 8A in Eastern Georgia, and we're doing a March garden prep series. This video is day 9 out of 15. So we've got a few things on the agenda today. First, we're gonna run and get some chicken feed for the baby chickens.
Chickies.
Hey, chickies. They're getting so big, huh? They're happy to be awake. What are you doing down there, chickens? So we're also going to be getting a T-post driver, which I'm not sure why I don't have one of those, but I used a mallet last year and it didn't do the trick. So we're getting a T-post driver, we're getting chicken feed or chick feed, starter feed, and we are also getting some new rain boots. You want some new rain boots?
Yes.
Okay.
Chicken.
So I've got some fruit trees here that need some pruning. I'm just gonna go through and cut off any like dead branches that don't have any buds on them. Like a lot, this is a plum tree, and like a lot of that stuff underneath, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out just to kind of make it a little bit happier. On this plum tree here, I've got like this whole side is starting to leaf out, and then this is just like dead. Like there's nothing going on here. All right, so I took out some pretty big ones on this one. Did a pretty heavy pruning, and I'm not an expert. I honestly went into this just with vengeance. I've had these trees for a long time, actually 4 years, and they've been transplanted a few times. So I'm hoping they'll do something this year, but honestly, like if it's gonna be a while, it's fine, and I'll just shape them the way that I like them. I also want them to put all the energy that they can into, you know, the little bit of fruit. If they do fruit this year, then like the overall tree. So yeah, I got everything pretty much pruned. Like I said, they're still really little, so. And I really wanted to thin this one out. This one was here when we moved here, and it produces delicious mini plums. So hoping it's gonna really thrive, especially with this plum over here to kind of help pollinate. And then I'll replace this peach tree here and the cherry, the tiny little cherry over there. So we had some bad wind last night, and I just realized that my strawberry tower fell over. So hopefully everything's okay. I'm gonna just plant it back up and put it back up. So I'm just setting these back in here. You guys can see this one broke when it fell. So luckily I have some more, ooh, ants. Lovely. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to not touch that one for a while. Anyway, this broke, but luckily I have another set of towers that I can plant them into. So I think the key is that you don't want to stack them too tall, and then also they need to be a little bit protected. So, oh well. I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize for this video because it's probably gonna be all over the place. So I'm getting out everything from my tent, all the seedlings, because with the weather changing so quickly and running out of room, I'm gonna go ahead and start hardening off pretty much everything: peppers, ground cherries, dahlias, flowers, eggplant, all the things, so that we can get them outside ASAP. So today is pretty windy, which isn't great for a first day of hardening off, especially because I have not been running a fan in my grow tent like I usually do. So we're only gonna keep them out for an hour. Like, I'm gonna set my alarm and you know, no matter how I think they look, they're coming back in. And then we'll see what tomorrow holds. So ran out of room on the table. I had to put a few over here. Y'all remember like a few videos ago when we potted peppers? They have grown. They are looking really well. They really loved the fertilizer that we gave them. They're all looking like super incredible right now. Even the ground cherries, you guys look at this. The ground cherries that were like all droopy are looking so amazing. They're doing really well. You guys can see that. I am gonna go back and take more flowers and fruit off of these because they have started producing again, which I was expecting. So yeah, I'll just go around and take those off really quickly, and then I'm going to start the chore of getting all these outside for their 1 hour of outside time, and then bringing them back in. So I'm just gonna pop these in the shade because since it's a little bit windy out here, which actually now that I've come out here after about an hour, it seems to have calmed down, which is really nice, but I'm gonna pop them in the shade so that they don't have too much going on their first day, and they'll continue to be happy. So you guys can kind of get a better look at these seedlings. They're doing really well. Even the lisianthus is starting to grow, which is really nice. And then the seeds that we started a few videos ago, the baby's breath and the celosia is coming up, and it's getting a little bit leggy. So I'm hoping that I can harden these off pretty fast and they can get out here and get some light, or kind of swap them around in the tent when they get back in there. So, but yeah, everything is looking so good. I'm so happy. Peach Reaper is so pretty. I love the super hot peppers. Their leaves are really, really pretty. Yeah, so they're gonna get an hour out here. I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer. You can see that it's pretty windy, which they're probably not gonna like for a while, but they'll get used to it eventually and they'll be happy. I also have my tomatoes out here, which they're looking really good. I have kept them out for a few nights now, but last night with the storms, I was a little bit nervous, so I brought them back in, but they're already back out here and already doing really well, so. So one of my plans for today was to get some compost on the in-ground garden, and a lot of things have not gone wrong, but the plan has been changed today a few times, and so I don't think I'm gonna get to it today. Hopefully I can get to it tomorrow, because all the weeds that we took out are starting to grow back, but the landscape fabric is on the way, and I'm really excited just that it's cleaned out and that I can get in there and get started on getting it nice and healthy and ready for planting. Can you grab the eggs? Ooh, they're pretty today. We got a green one. All right, guys, it's the next day. We totally didn't get any compost done yesterday, so the plan is to do it today, but we woke up to really cold weather. It's about 44 out right now. Oh no. I was just about to say it is like super windy out here today, and then I looked over and saw this whole thing. Holy moly. All right, so this is interesting. I lost the bottom part for this. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure that out today. We have terrible northwest winds here, and unfortunately it literally like comes up the hill over the top, right where my garden is, and that's where my tunnel is. So I have struggled so much. I hope you guys can hear me. It is so windy out here. I have struggled so much with this tunnel. Like at this point, like I'm not really sure if it's even worth it to have, but we'll just keep chugging along until it breaks enough where I can't use it, I guess. Okay, well, that was a pretty quick fix. Hopefully it holds up. But I guess this might be a good day to spread some compost. Nice little breeze for a hard job. I looked at the forecast and it's only supposed to be this windy for like a couple of hours. So I'm really just hoping that it'll die down before I have to really do anything, because I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee. We really need to get the compost done, so today's the day, whether I like it or not. At least some of it, because it's a pretty big area to cover and a pretty big pile left still that we have to spread. I think I've really only hacked into like about a third of it at this point, so. Just about 60 more loads. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, this part sucks. Really didn't expect this to be this hard of a job. So tip for anybody watching these that needs it, clean out your garden and then have them deliver compost just straight onto your fresh garden, because having to go back and forth like this, or if you have a tractor, that works too. Having to go back and forth, even though it's not that far, like it's a job. So I'll show you guys what I got done. So I got basically like this whole line done. Still have all this to do. Yeah, so I'm happy with this though, but it was 16 loads. I am so tired. I am also a massage therapist and I have to work later today, so I'm trying not to wear myself out because I have a pretty full schedule. But I think I'm just gonna end this day here and we'll do part 2 on the next video. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great rest of your day.